Good morning everyone. I'm Rajni Arora, Assistant Professor from Amritsar Group of Colleges. Today I'm going to discuss the program to fulfill basic human aspirations with you. Last time we discussed basic human aspirations that are happiness and prosperity. Today we will try to find out the program to fulfill them. Okay, for that we need to make a list of all our desires. You can call them desires or you can call them aspirations also. Then you have to classify them into 3 different categories. Okay, you just take a look at all the desires you have, whether they are 10 in number, 100, 1000, whatsoever number is there. Do one thing, you try to understand that how many of them are related to material things, how many of them are related to relationships, and how many of them are related to right understanding. For example, you have a desire to buy a new kurta. So this particular desire of purchasing a kurta from market is actually the need for physical facility, kind of material thing. Okay, then you want to do something for your parents to make them happy. That desire of making your parents happy is related to relationship. Okay, and then you want to complete your degree with good scores, good percentage, good marks to make your parents happy and to earn good sum of money so that you can fulfill basic necessities of your family and you can also help the society. The people, those who are deprived of certain things, you want to help them by the way of whatever money you earn through that job. This sort of desire comes under the category of right understanding. Alright, do this and you will get amazing results. It will give you an insight into what you actually think and what you actually want. Alright, then if we simply take a look at physical facilities, we will be amazed to see that there are 3 different proposals based upon physical facilities. Proposal number 1 says physical facilities are necessary for human beings. We all know that we need physical facilities in terms of food, clothes, shelter, certain other things also. Then proposal number 2 says that physical facilities are necessary for human beings as well as animals. Alright, we need physical facilities in the form of food, shelter, clothes, etc. Similarly, animals also need the same thing. Alright, so the physical facilities are necessary for them also. Proposal number 3 is that physical facilities are necessary for animals and they are pretty complete for them. Okay, the animals, once their need for physical facilities is fulfilled, they don't think beyond that. Whereas for human beings, physical facilities are necessary, but they are not complete. Once they get the food, they get clothes, they get shelter, they think beyond that. They want to do MBA, they want to do something for society. So human beings have got the superior faculty of thinking beyond physical facilities. Here we need to see that whatever understanding and wisdom we have, are we living with that? To understand this particular thing, we need to take a look at current scenario of relationships. When you start looking at relationships, you will see 2 situations. Situation number 1 is where your relationships are very much fulfilling. Some of the relationships are fulfilling, they are very good, and you will see that they are good only on the basis of understanding. Wherever you have understanding with the person, your relationship with that person is quite fulfilling and happy. So you get mutual happiness by the way of fulfilling relationship. And on the other hand, wherever that particular relationship is not satisfactory and it is not fulfilling, you will see that the basis for relationship is physical or material things over there. Either you want to have the physical facilities or material things in return, or whatever you give to them, you simply want to have or more than that in return, or you are not able to do correct appraisal of your expectations from them and their expectations from you. So this is the reason why your relationship with a particular person is not that much good. Now we have to take another scenario to understand this particular program to fulfill basic human aspirations, and that is that we need to take a look at the scenario of physical facilities here. Okay, what we do, we want happiness and prosperity in life, and we think that accumulating wealth and having a lot of property can be the basis of prosperity. We can be prosperous when we have a lot of wealth. Okay, now we ultimately or eventually understand that this particular assumption of accumulating wealth, taking it as the basis of continuous prosperity, is wrong. Okay, so this we understand. So now we simply took a look at our problems due to which we are not able to fulfill the basic human aspirations, that is continuous happiness and prosperity. Okay, now what is the solution to the problem? We need to think about that. All right, so what is the solution? The solution is that we give right order to relationship and physical facilities. We want to have happiness, which is an outcome of fulfilling relationships. Then we want another basic human aspiration to be fulfilled, which is prosperity, which is an outcome of enriching the nature. So where do we need to put in our efforts? We need to put in our efforts into making our relationships fulfilling. We need to take care of the feelings of our closed ones, relatives, and the people, those who are living in our surroundings. And then we need to take a look at what we are doing to the nature. Are we enriching the nature, or we are simply exploiting it? Okay, if we are exploiting the nature, we need to put in efforts to enrich it, so that we can be prosperous, and we do not think that we are lacking somewhere and we are deprived of physical facilities. Once we are able to do correct appraisal of our needs, we are very much able to enrich the nature. So we need to do this, and these are the solutions. And how can we find out the solutions more clearly? By understanding three different categories of human beings. One is SVDD, Sadhan Vihin Dukhi Daridra. There are people, those who are Sadhan Vihin Dukhi Daridra, means they are materially deficient, and Dukhi and Daridra. Okay, the beggars, the people, those who are deprived of basic physical facilities, they belong to this category. Okay, we see many people, those who belong to this category. Then there is another category, SSDD, Sadhan Sampanna Dukhi Daridra. The people, those who are materially affluent, quite rich, having all the facilities, still they are unhappy and they don't feel to be prosperous. So this is the basic common category, and most of the people belong to this category. Despite of having a lot of wealth and property and physical facilities, still they are not happy. And what do we want to be? Actually, we want to be 4S. Sadhan Sampanna Sukhi Samriddha. Materially affluent. We want to have all the physical facilities. Then we want to be happy and prosperous. So how can we achieve this? Along with relationship and physical facilities, we need to have right understanding. If we have right understanding to relationship as well as physical facilities, and we will come to know that not an outcome of physical. So I really hope I have been able to discuss the basic program to fulfill basic human aspirations with you, and we are all able to give proper order to right understanding, which should be at number 1, relationship, which should be at number 2, and then physical facilities, okay, which is at number 3, so that we can lead a peaceful, harmonious life, and we can establish peace at each one of the levels of our existence, be it individual, family, society, or entire existence or nature. Thank you very much. Have a good day.